2 yards left on second down from the 9. They run straight ahead with Harvey.
He'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage.
Down behind the line of scrimmage.
He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
A loss of a yard.
Well, that'll bring up 4th. They had the 8-yard gain on first down, but unable to do much from there. They'll go for it. Here's Nix. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
That's another Broncos first down. 1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Nix to the air. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Well, they certainly did a nice job there, picking him up out of the backfield and then running stride for stride with it. That's good coverage, and it led to an incompletion.
They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. Throwing Nix. Now he's going to step up and run. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Kirby Joseph. And the Lions are going to take possession here at their own 3-yard line. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Turnover that just got them the football back, obviously a big one, because had they been able to score on the other side, this would have been a one-possession game.
So you don't sense full relief here, then?
No, I don't, especially with the ball this deep in their own territory, because you make a mistake, they've got it right back in prime position.
They certainly do. So now, almost like a 4-minute offense, right? Take care of this bad boy. Make sure the other team doesn't touch it, but move it with consistent gains, wear down the clock, and make them use their timeouts in this situation.
An ideal down and distance to try to finish this thing off. 2nd and inches. Hand off now to Gibbs. And he'll get it up here this time to the 21. And quickly we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively. 74 yards on the ground for him now as he's done that on 15 carries. The Lions now going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. A toss out right to Gibbs. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line.
18-yard line.
Now the Broncos will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Now Goff. He's airing it out for Williams. And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Goff. He's airing it out for Williams. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Pat Surtain. And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line.
Goff's pass.
Now with that interception, you feel like we got a ball game again. Remember, 2-score contest and still time left here in the 4th.
And in the old days, not too long gone either. Throwing the ball here would have been an absolute no-no, but the way the game's played now, throwing it makes sense. You just have to be careful when you put it in the air.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And all the way Broncos have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a one-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, you get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
All right, now a big two-point conversion attempt still to come.
The Broncos will line up for the two-point conversion.
They'll try and throw for it. And this one incomplete. So they went for the two. They don't get it.
That keeps the score Lions 10, Broncos 6. Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And still a little bit of time left, but the defense can't stop the clock, so 3 kneel downs should be enough to finish this one off. We got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on first down. And they work this well upfield across the 45. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the fourth quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here.
Picked off by Pat Surtain. And the Broncos will take over possession here up at the 44.
Goff's pass.
Well, my, how the tables have turned now. They were trying to salt this one away, but that interception, potentially a game changer.
And I just got to think to myself, at this point of the game, I know you've been aggressive. I know that's your MO, and that's fine. And all those teams that talk about all gas, no brakes, you better have the emergency lever to pull occasionally. They could have used it right there. They put themselves in a tough spot with that interception.
He's back to throw. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Jack Campbell with a pick. And the Lions have just about sewn up this football game. Well, you knew you had to take some chances here with the clock winding down, needing a touchdown to win it, and that one might have just sealed their fate.
Yeah, and that's the nature of the 2-minute drill. The offense trying to go downfield and make their plays. But defenses, they're sitting back watching everything that they do, but not too far back. They want to be in position to make a play on the ball, and that they did.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. Throwing now, Goff. He's airing it out for Williams. And that's going to be incomplete.
This has certainly been a physical game so far. Limited scoring opportunities for both sides. And there's another chance that goes unfulfilled.
Here's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give to Gibbs. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. Brings up third down.
Now it's gone. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have a Lions first down, and that's the one that should seal a victory.
That's good for a Lions first down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Well, obviously, Charles, this was by no means an offensive track meet. I mean, the defenses were the story in this ball game. But, hey, they got enough points to get the job done, and at the end of the day, that's all that matters.
You're absolutely right about that, partner. In such a low-scoring game, it completely changes everything you had planned to do out there. Fortunately for them, they got just enough scoring to bring home the win. And in this type of a game, to play their defense, that became one of their biggest keys.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. From Denver, good night, everybody.
Fittingly named in part for its considerable elevation. We're in Power Field at Mile High here in Denver, Colorado. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the New York Giants and the Denver Broncos.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
To kick off, here's Will Lutz. And here we go at Mile High. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Dart starting with a pass here. Escapes out to the left. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen.
A loss of 7 yards.
Offense up to the line fast.
It's 2nd down.
Out of the gun this time. Here's Dart. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target.
I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Draw it up for him. And they drop him just a couple yards beyond the line. It's 4th down now. Working quickly here.
3 and out. 4th down.
Dart's going to go for it on 4th. He's throwing deep to the left side. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on 4th, and it's going to go.
EA Sports, always proud to bring you the National Football League as we join you from Northwest Stadium, just outside Washington, D.C. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Denver Broncos taking on the Washington Commanders.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
Here's Will Lutz ready to get this one started. And off we go in our nation's capital. And he returns this to the 22.
Return. Washington will take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Right to the air is Daniels. That's going to be incomplete. Well, it looked like he had him for a second, but the razzle-dazzle will not work out. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Throwing now is Daniels. Now he'll tuck this and run. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Picked off by Alex Singleton. A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle.
Ready. 180.
Now they'll change things around before the snap. Here's Nix. That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable 2nd down.
It's Harvey. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage.
It's a gain of a yard. That's good for a Broncos 1st down. A gain of 1 yard. 1st down, Denver.
On a delay of game there, they could not get the playoff in time.
Frustrating for the head coach, frustrating for the offense. Sometimes you have to get the play call in a little bit quicker.
The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Now it's Nix. Now he's going to step up and run. He gets this into the hands of Harvey. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line.
That's a big league job there of getting out of the pocket, not panicking, and just buying himself some time. Then he made a good, accurate throw to set up 1st and goal.
1st and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. To throw, here's Nix. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
On the scramble.
Only a short game there, but that's okay for the offense. They've got a lot of pressure at him, and he uses athleticism to at least get back to the line and make 2nd down a lot shorter than it was looking for a moment.
To throw is Nix. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Not a great start dropping his first target, but let's face it, it won't be his last chance because he'll get opportunities to make up for that one throughout this game.
The Commanders' defense looking for a stop here. It's 3rd and goal. They'll try and throw. Here's Nix. Feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7. The offense stays out there. A big challenge here from this far back, but they're going for it on 4th and goal. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it.
Intended for Troy Franklin.
They can't hook up here on the 4th down pass attempt. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Remember last time out, they threw the interception on their first drive. Good news, their defense backed them up, so it's still 0-0 here as they begin their second possession.
Yeah, and one great way to judge a defense, how do they handle what we call sudden change? When all of a sudden, it goes against their offense and they have to run out in the field and try and put out the fire. Give this one great kudos for getting out there and not letting that interception lead to points. Excellent job by them defensively.
Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
Now a throw here out wide. He might be looking to throw this again. That'll be incomplete. Well, dip it into the bag of tricks there, but it does not work out, and it's 4th down now.
4th down.
Daniel's going to throw for it. I'm not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete.
Incomplete.
Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And now, boy, the ball's going to go over on downs here inside the 10-yard line. EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at the foot of the Rockies, just west of downtown Denver at Empower Field at Mile High. And today, 2 AFC teams set to do battle. It should be a good one, as it'll be the Baltimore Ravens taking on the Denver Broncos.
to kick off for Baltimore.
And off we go from Denver. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about...
Jaleel McLaughlin on the return. The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Throwing to start the drive. Nix. Quick pitch, complete. It's Harvey. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a 2nd and short.
Of 9.
Good call there on 1st down. And Brandon, I'm getting better over the years. I'm not screaming out, screen, screen, screen with my defensive training. They want to keep those pass rushers honest, and they did so there, and they wind up picking up positive yardage.
From the 31, here comes 2nd and a yard. Back to throw. Nix. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Intended for Cortland Sutton.
It's always tough trying to keep your guy upright when he's trying to throw the football. When you're dealing with those big, bad guys on the defensive front, it's even tougher. And this time, those guys on the opposite side won the battle, getting to the quarterback and knocking him into an incompletion.
He's across midfield. And all the way down to the 41-yard line.
It's a gain
so
of
much for the run
yards.
on 3rd and 1. Instead, it's a big chunk in the pass game. First down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Nix looking to throw again. And that's going to be caught by Sutton. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Cortland Sutton, 40 yards. And the Broncos will jump on top of the game's first score here this afternoon. Well, they spoke about the importance of getting off to a good start, and they're on their first drive, Charles, into the end zone for the touchdown.
And what an advantage for them. They're already clicking one drive in, didn't need to wait to get up to full speed. We had heard about the extra time they put in with each other, trying to learn each other's skills, what they liked, the whole deal, and it paid off early in this one. I would expect them to keep firing on the next drive and keep that connection going.
The Broncos will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll look to throw. And he will get in to make it 8-0.
That makes the score Broncos 8, Ravens nothing.
Interesting. I mean, they're putting their foot on the gas here early, going for 2 to go up 8-0.
Well, after that drive, you have to believe that they thought to themselves, if we can do that, what's another 2 yards? Let's go get those and get 2 points as a result.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And able to get this out to the 25.
First and 10 at at their own 25-yard line.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line.
Jackson's pass intercepted. The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
They're coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive.
Oh, my son! Ready! My name is Hunt.
A handoff. Here's Harvey. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down.
The tackle made.
They certainly got dented with that first down run. So now they've got to be back on their heels a little bit as a defense.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 6.
Oh, my son!
Again, it's Harvey. And he's brought down, but he has it down to the 12 and a pickup of 12. 1st and 10.
12 yards.
There was a little space there, yes, but that was a well-executed run by the rookie.
It was, and he wasn't one of the higher-rated rookie running backs coming out. He was probably on the next tier. But let me tell you something. If he becomes more consistent and continues to have that drive to be one of the best, we'll see more of that in the future.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Oh, my son! Ready!
Looking to throw. Nix. This is caught. Touchdown, Broncos. An 11-yard touchdown. And the Broncos have taken a 2-touchdown lead now.
The full team is involved in this game early, aren't they? Go down the field, score on offense, take the ball away on defense, and go right back and score again. You got to like the way that's working for them.
That's exactly right. Touchdown, turnover, touchdown, 2-score lead. A little bit like you at breakfast this morning. I got to get this in. You had a perfect omelet, dropped it, so a little bit of a turnover. You went right back, though, and got that omelet and crushed it.
Got to do what you got to do, man. Got to do what you got to do.
A little worried about your hands, though.
Yeah. Well.
The Broncos will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Back to throw. Nix. And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion, no good.
The score, Broncos 14, Ravens nothing. Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown. So decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan? Or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
Down the right sideline. And he will step out of bounds here inside the 30. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
Oh, Lamar Jackson just so electric, Charles, when he gets into open space, and we saw Exhibit A right there.
You know something? I'm standing up here in the booth next to you watching the play. He buckled my ankles on that one as well. It doesn't matter whether you're actually on the field trying to chase him or you're just watching him play. This guy is sheer excitement.
So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 27. Here's Jackson.
Now he'll tuck this and run. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback. I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
And out of bounds all the way down at the 3.
A gain of 24
That one goes
yards.
for 24 yards.
Baltimore first
Boy,
down.
how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taken them no time at all to get down here, and now they're set up with a 1st and goal.
So 3 plays already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Raven football here as we begin quarter number 2. As they go to work on a 1st and goal.
Forward.
They'll motion out one of the tight ends. Now it's Jackson. Ball hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
Go.
They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. Again, Jackson. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Oh, they were so close. That close to their first points of the game. Just needed to hang on just a second longer, but he couldn't complete the process of the catch through the jostling from the defender.
3rd and goal, Jackson. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. The offense stays out there. A big challenge here from this far back, but they're going for it on 4th and goal. He'll try to do it himself. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Lamar Jackson, a 13-yard touchdown run. And the Ravens take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. Extra point right down the middle.
And that'll make our score 14-7.
14. Ravens 7. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
On the return. The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go.
Oh, I said. Captain.
Nix to the air. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line.
Intercepted by the Ravens. They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
You. 180.
The NFL's leading rusher in 2019 and 2020, Derrick Henry.
And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Oh, now some trickery. They fake the spike. Jackson going to keep it. And he's going to get into the end zone. So the fake spike works, and they score.
Touchdown,
Isaiah Likely. An 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Ravens are an extra point away now from tying this ball game.
I feel like I'm back in school. What was that book, you know? It was the best of times. It was the worst of times. This has been a tale of 2 quarters so far. They trail 14-0 after one. How about the rally we've been watching?
A couple of touchdowns, PAT to tie it up. This is a good ball game all of a sudden.
Score, Ravens 15, Broncos 14. Tyler Luke to kick off for
Now after
Baltimore.
the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive.
Oh, my son. Ready. Bombers.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Franklin. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And that will bring up 2nd down.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Oh, my son. Ready.
Throwing Nix. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
3rd down and 3
Good defensive call right there because they had someone shadowing him along his entire route. And he was right there ready to provide a hit that prevents him from adding another catch to his big start.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3.
Ready? Ole, ole, ole! Ole, ole, ole! Bombers, bombers, bombers.
Operating from the gun. Nix. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Broncos first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
First down.
Zero.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Ready?
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Ready? My name is Captain.
Again, he'll drop to throw. A short throw to Ingram. Will go down as a gain of 6. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage.
Ready? My name is kill.
Out of the gun, they go with Harvey. Shaves him off at the 45. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. That one good for 13 and a Denver first down.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
Ready? Kill.
On 1st down, back to Harvey. On a nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line.
12 more yards.
Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts.
First down.
As they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Ready? Ole! Bombers.
Back to throw now on 1st down. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
Out of the gun, a run with Harvey. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. It's been a pretty long drive. This will be play number 9. And they need 10 yards out of it on 3rd. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Chidobe with a pick. And the Ravens are going to get the football back at their own 17. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that could change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
They'll keep it on the ground again here. And not much happening there as they're getting back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts.
No gain on the play.
As they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. 3rd and 12. Once again, they'll keep it on the ground. A pretty good effort there. 9 yards, but not enough. We'll likely see the punt team now on 4th down.
A gain of 9. It's 4th down.
So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
The Ravens ready to receive it, and they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
180. Get hot. 180. Nice shot. Nice shot.
Second half begins with a run by Henry. Trying to run inside, but nothing there.
Brought down.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
No gain on the play.
And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is, and really a lot of the time they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
A third quarter now, and a one-point game as they line up 2nd and 10.
180.
Now the first carry for their fullback. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
It's a gain
The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. Here's 3rd and 10. In motion goes the tight end. Throwing is Jackson. He'll try and do this himself. They're looking deep here for Flowers. And able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule him out of bounds. So it'll be incomplete, certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up 4th down.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, it was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
He'll try to do it himself. That's going deep for Bateman. And he's got it inside the 10. Well, 1st and goal, and defensively, all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well.
Baltimore, first down.
Jackson now. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. We hear them discuss red zone efficiency a lot, CD, and they almost gave that one up in the red zone. Luckily, they'll have another shot.
And you and I both know that every offensive coordinator, play caller in the league, they take particular delight in their red zone calls because those are the payoff ones. But you can't call a play if your team doesn't have the ball. Got to secure it.
180. Nice shot. 180.
Now Jackson. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. There's Flowers. He's got it. Touchdown, Ravens.
To Zay Flowers. Touchdown.
A 22-yard touchdown ground. And the Ravens take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2.
The Ravens will line up for
Jackson here is going to look to throw. And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful.
Ravens 21, Broncos 14. Loop to kick off for Baltimore.
Now after the touchdown, Loop back out to kick this one away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you're looking to play. Oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. From the 31, here's second and a couple.
Oh, I said.
Once more with Harvey. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for first.
Well, we always talk about good down and distance, allowing offenses to expand their playbook. A second and 2, that means your playbook's wide open. You can run just about anything. But a lot of times, the play caller, he just looks down at his sheet, sees the short yardage runs, and goes to one of those.
And he swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a second and 10.
Brings up second and 10.
Nick's going to give to Harvey. Oh, the spin. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we played 3 quarters. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The battle in the trenches never more important than right now. This is 3rd and inches.
Oh, my son. Ready. Ready.
Looking to throw. Nix. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. 1 score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They'll go for it. Here's Nix. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Roquan Smith. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, 1-score game. 1st and 10 here. Inside handoff, Henry. And he has met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. Now it's Jackson. Now he's going to step up and run. That one into the hands of Flowers. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. That time they hit him out of the slot on the drag.
And that route takes some fortitude from the guy running it, because he knows he's going through the briar patch, as I like to call it, right? He's trying to work his way through all that traffic and people wanting to put a little contact on him. Really well done.
This is 3rd and 2. Maybe the biggest play in this football game. From the gun, it's Jackson. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Putting pressure on the guy throwing the football is always good, but when you can couple that with contact on him that leads to an incompletion, as we just saw there, that's winning football.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Sit hot. 180. Sit hot.
Jackson. He'll try to do it himself. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line.
Jackson. 13 yards on the play.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Baltimore.
And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
Barton, I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
Second and 10.
180.
On the counter, it's Henry.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. Throwing now is Jackson. He'll try and do this himself. Now throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Ravens go for it, but come up empty. And that will force a turnover on downs. Here's 1st and 10.
Hold on, set. Ready. Ready. Kill, 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 kill.
On the run, this is J.K. Dobbins. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Brought down behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11.
He's back to throw.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of this huddle. Got to totally command and make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Got to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
Ole, ole, ole. Ready. Joe.
Back to throw. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Intended for
Partner, they've got one chance left to keep this one going, and I think for you and me, let's think along with their offensive coordinator now. Has to think back, cycle through every play of this contest, and remember what's worked and what hasn't. Because right here, he needs the best play of the game in order to keep this one alive.
Here we go. This is 4th down.
Ole. Ole. Ready. 180. Return. Captain. Bombers.
They're going. It's Nix. And it's going to be batted down. And we'll go the other way with the football. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And, boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. 5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they run on 1st down. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts.
It's a gain of 7.
As they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So they come up on second down. If they can get another run like we just saw, would likely put an end to this thing. Well, just a little too lackadaisical, Charles, and they didn't get up and snap the ball in time. Delay of game.
Yeah, and I'm not sure if he understood where the clock was located. In different stadiums, it's in different places. You have to check that in pregame and make sure you're aware so you don't run into penalties like these.
They are pushed back 5 yards by the delay of game, 2nd and 8. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Derrick Henry, 14 yards. And the Ravens have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here in this 4th quarter. Well, this, of course, set up by the stop a moment ago on 4th down. And now that might be the score that puts this one officially out of reach.
And it's a tough one because your hands are tied when you're losing in the 4th quarter because you know you've got to make something happen. They couldn't pick up the first down, and after that, the air just went right out of the balloon, and you knew you were looking at a defeated team.
And he is into the end zone again as he scores both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion to extend this lead.
Tyler Loop to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, Loop back out to kick this one away. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Well, Charles, you remember their last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it, but you understand why they did in this close game late. Now, though, the road back is even tougher.
Yeah, no doubt about it. And it was fair to look back and say the 4th down was a moment where this one was decided. But as you mentioned, understandable about why they went for it. But, hey, a lot of credit to the guys on the defensive side of the ball. They knew they'd have to defend in that situation, and they got it done.
To throw, here's Nix. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
15 yards.
Now the Broncos will use their 3rd and final timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Now it's Nix. Targeting Dobbins again, and he's got it again. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Back to the air with Nix.
49-yard line.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
Nix's pass.
Picked off by Marlon Humphrey.
By the Ravens.
Well, we knew this was going to be a tall order anyway, down 2 scores with this little time remaining, but that interception puts it in any hopes that they had.
All right, partner, work with me here because obviously scoring a touchdown, getting the onside kick, then going down, scoring again. Well, that's asking a lot, isn't it? And that's really not a great expectation to begin with. I think they'll look back on this game and see
Travel west from Midtown Manhattan through the Lincoln Tunnel to the Jersey side. It's MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Denver Broncos and the New York Giants.
Will Lutz.
Mike Tirico along with my partner Greg Olson. It's Will Lutz, the kicker, who gets this started. And off we go from East Rutherford. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Now the former Sun Devil is Cam Scattergood. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
Line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Okay, ready? From the 33, here's 2nd and 5.
Come on, set!
Operating from the gun, it's Bart. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes.
John Franklin Myers.
John Franklin Myers. He gets in there to drop him for a big loss. And now it's 3rd and long. Out of the gun, here comes Dart. Tries to get that one down the field, but it is incomplete. Darius Slayton was the intended receiver. And it's going to be 4th down.
In punt formation for
so
the
on
Giants.
4th down, it is Jamie Gillen to punt for the Giants. And back deep is Marvin Mims. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football.
1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Oh, my son! Oh, ready? Chill.
On the bootleg, it's Nix. That's complete to his running back, J.K. Dobbins.
Nix's pass.
After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
A gain of 9.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Oh, my son!
Now the former Ohio State Buckeye, here's J.K. Dobbins. And that should be enough. He works his way forward
It's a gain of 2.
to pick up a 1st down.
And the Broncos.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run.
2 yards
3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
Now it's Dobbins. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
This is pretty impressive from the big guy in the middle, Mike. I mean, typically we see these guys make most of their plays on the interior of the defense. They're big bodies, they're run stuffers. But look at the athleticism here as he's able to get outside the numbers and make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Play action now. It's Nix.
Nix's pass.
And the defender does such a good job, Mike, not only putting himself in position to make the play, but how often do we see guys that are there and they just can't quite make it? In this case, he's there, knocks the ball down, really nice play.
Oh, my son! Ready, kill!
On 3rd down, they'll run, and here comes the reverse. He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They track him down behind the line, and it's 4th down.
Jeremy Crawshaw.
On 4th down, Jeremy Crawshaw on to punt for Denver. Gunnar Olszewski is deep for the Giants. That's fielded at about the 18. That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. The drive will begin with a run by Scatterboot. And they'll be set up now. Past the 40 with that one.
A gain of 10 yards. And the Giants 1st down.
So, not much to speak of in terms of scoring in that first quarter of play. 0-0 is the score. More from MetLife Stadium after this. They'll motion their tight end Johnson. Right back to Scatterboot on 1st down. And a good run there. They'll get him 5 yards. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 4. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts. And they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. They'll go play action here with Dart. And down the field and intercepted. Picked off by Riley Moss. And the Broncos are going to take possession.
They'll take over 1st and 10.
I think he chalked this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
Looked like a lateral there, but now it's a free football. One of the Giants has it. And he is going to bring this one back. They force the fumble, and it leads to a defensive score. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. Greg, what a terrible play for the offense. You're trying to gain some momentum. Here you not only lose the handle of the ball, you hand the defense 6 points.
And, Mike, how often do we see that when a player loses the ball, his confidence is not far behind? And I think in this case, that's where the coaching comes in. Put your arm around him. Hey, we're giving you the ball in this next possession. We believe in you. They've got to get this player back into the flow of the game after that back-breaking turnover that led to the defensive touchdown.
So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. On the return, here's Mims. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
They'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. He'll give it to Dobbins. He'll get him behind his blockers, get forward for pick up the 3. Javon Holland up to make the 26.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Second down. Nix. As he throws and is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
And with nothing open downfield, he tries to find something underneath. But give credit to this secondary, Mike. I mean, they had everything covered up, and this one ends up just falling incomplete.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Rolling to the left.
And that's a great job defensively here on third down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the first down.
On fourth down, here's Nick. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on fourth and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down. They'll run with Scatterboo. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
It's a loss of a yard.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
On second down, Dart. He's got his man, Wan'Dale Robinson. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
He will have a Giants first down, maybe by about a yard,
it's a gain of 2.
as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
First down.
And I think if they didn't get it there, even with the lead, I think that coach is telling them, hey, this is 4 down territory. But that's all for not now, because after that good blocking up front, he picks up a fresh set of downs.
Once again, it's Scatterboo. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
The integrity of the defense, Mike, is based on every defender holding their gap. That's exactly what we saw out of this defensive tackle. Not only did he hold his gap, he's able to shed his block and make the play.
A second down throw for Winston. And that ball incomplete over the middle. Malik Neighbors, the intended receiver. And it'll be 3rd down.
All right, so the ball falls incomplete, but I think what it does now, Mike, is it allows you to stop the clock, get in the huddle, take a deep breath, and now your play caller has to give you the best play. Go get points here before the half and try to build something going into halftime.
Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. So they're going to take over at their own 8-yard line.
At their own 8-yard
So
line.
you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
On first down, here's Nix to throw. He connects with Mims. Now a timeout, Denver. That's their second. And the stoppage comes with 23 seconds left on the first half clock. 2nd and 7. From the shotgun, here's Nix. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
They just desperately need to get something positive going here, Mike. It just feels like they're a play away from really jump-starting everything they've talked about being good at throughout the course of the week's prep, and it's really been the inability to sustain drives. So critical 3rd downs, better on 1st and 2nd. Somewhere it's got to pop, and somebody's got to make a play. The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that 1st down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up 4th down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
And not the greatest of efforts there, as this one will land out of bounds. 1st and 10 now from the 36. From the gun, Winston. That is hauled in at the 5. And he'll take this one in. Darius Slayton. Touchdown, New York.
Just a really nice job, Mike, especially just staying poised. Pressure situation, you know how important it is to steal some points before the half, but everybody's in control. Everybody understood the situation and the clock, and they're able to finish that half in style with that late touchdown.
Graham Gano on for the extra point.
The kick is good. And the Giants move out on top. 14-0.
14. Broncos nothing. Graham Gano to kick
Just
off
8 seconds now until halftime. And the kick's away. On the return, here's Mims. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Captain. Almost set.
Knicks now on 1st and 10. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end.
Graham Gano to kick off for New York.
Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. On the return, here's Mims. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Bombers. Almost set. Ball ready. Ready, one hut. Chill.
A first down throw for Knicks. In trouble, and down he goes. Kayvon Thibodeau, former 5th overall pick, in there to drop him.
It's 2nd down.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Working out of the gun. It's Knicks. And he's taken down up past the 35. A big play and a much-needed one as well. And even 30 yards.
Broncos first down. A gain of 30. And the Broncos first down.
Knicks now to throw it here on 1st down. Got it into the hands of Mims.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on it quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Captain. Bombers.
Now, a 2nd down throw for Knicks. He's got his receiver. It's Cortland Sutton. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
And the Broncos first down. It's a gain of 10. First down, Denver.
Now Nick's going to look to throw. That is brought in downfield by is Sutton. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Another Broncos first down. First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Captain.
Throwing is Nix. A pass complete to the tight end, Evan Ingram.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Bombers. Almost set.
On second down, it's Nix. That's caught once again by Ingram. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
Broncos first down.
Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. And the Broncos are looking at a first and goal. He takes it all the way down to the 2.
Joe. Almost set. Ready. 180. Was hot.
To throw is Nix. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete.
This defense is vulnerable in a few areas along the back end, but none of that will matter if this protection can't do a better job holding up long enough that they can find some of these open receivers that have been able to separate. He just doesn't have the time to get him the ball.
Almost set. Ready. 180. Was hot.
Back to throw is Nix. First, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
Brings up third.
I'm not sure what it was, Mike, but there was something off about that play from the jump. I'm not sure if it was the body language or the on-the-line of scrimmage communication, but it was pretty clear to me that they weren't on the same page, and I think the result showed.
Almost set. Olay. Ready. 180. Was hot.
Nix from the gun on third down. And that is incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
Ready. 11. Captain. Bombers. Joe.
Nix gonna throw for it. And this is incomplete. They don't go for the field goal. Wind up trying to throw for the touchdown. They get nothing out of it on fourth and goal.
Ready.
A run with the man out of Purdue. That's Tyrone Tracy. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
On the 6-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now
It is second and 6.
Ready.
Out of the gun, it's Winston. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
It's certainly not for the lack of trying, but these guys are having a really hard time getting on the same page right now. I mean, he's still looking for his first catch, despite getting a handful of targets going his way.
Out of the gun, third down. It's Dark. That's caught downfield by Robinson. A pickup of 21 on that connection. That's good for a Giants first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
3 quarters now in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. A We see a lot of this as they begin the fourth quarter on the ground. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Brings up second and 12.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Out of shotgun. It's Dart. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. Picked off by Talanoa, who fumbled.
The Broncos. They'll take over first and 10.
This is something we see so often out of these young quarterbacks, Mike, is their inability to manipulate the defense. They kind of telegraph where they're going to go with their ball, with their eyes. And I'd love to see him the next time when he gets to the top of his drop. Look off the safety. Hold some of the underneath defenders from where you ultimately know you want to go with the ball. A lot of that just comes with experience, and sometimes you're going to gain that experience the hard way. All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Oh, my son! Motion, motion. Ready! Ready, my son! Away, away, away! Away, away, away! Away, away, away! Away, away, away! Captain, 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 captain.
Second down. Nix. That'll be complete to Dobbins. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 12.
Hey, we're
good
going
for a Denver first down.
A gain of 12.
Bombers,
First
bombers,
down,
bombers.
Broncos.
Here's Nix to throw. The catch made there by Sutton. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Brings up second and 7 at the Giants' 25-yard line.
They'll throw. It's Nix. He'll get that complete to Franklin. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line.
Yards on the play.
It picks up 25 yards and gives them a golden opportunity. It's first and goal. Here is first and goal.
Away, away, away! Away, away, away! Oh, my son! Away, away, away! Away, away! Captain, 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 captain. Bombers, bombers, bombers.
They'll drop to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time.
Brings up
It'll
second
bring
and
up
goal.
second down.
Joe. Oh, my son! Ready! Ready! It's hot!
From the shotgun, here's Nix. Over the top, he's got it. Portland Sutton.
Touchdown, Denver.
Touchdown, Broncos.
Pretty interesting sequence of play calls here, Mike. You can tell going into this game, they felt their matchups down here deep in the tight red zone were better through the air than maybe they were necessarily on the ground. We see 2 back-to-back throws. The second one, though, results in a touchdown.
The Broncos will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Away, away, away! Away!
Throwing. Nix. That's going to be incomplete. That would have been a tough grab. The collision darted loose. The try for 2 is unsuccessful.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. They'll start this on the ground with Scatterboot. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there.
He was taken
Dropped
down
for the loss
behind the
of a
line
yard.
A loss
Now
of
the
a yard.
Broncos going to use the
Brings up
first of their
second and
timeouts.
11.
And they'll get together prior to this second down play. They'll go again with Scatterboot. And he'll get only about 3 before being ridden out of bounds.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 8.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. Out of a gun, here comes Dart. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. It's a gain of 10 yards.
A gain of
First
10
down,
yards.
Giants.
And
Now a timeout, Denver. That's their second. And we'll take it with just over 90 seconds left on the clock. 1st and 10. Here's Scatterboot. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it. The Broncos going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. We'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. On the give, Scatterboot. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses.
It's a loss of a yard, bringing up 3rd and 12.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
On 3rd down, here's Scatterboot. And that's not going to do it. They'll get about 3, but it's 4th and long coming up.
48-yard line. A 4-yard gain. It's 4th down.
The Giants sending out their punter.
Formation for the Giants.
He's on for the 2nd time. He'll try to get something inside the 10. Brought down, but they are out
take over
of
1st and
timeouts.
10 at their own 15-yard line.
They'll come up for 1st and 10.
Captain, hold set. Ready. Bombers, bombers, bombers.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
Incomplete.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
Here we go. One final play. And he'll be taken down, and that is going to do it. Oh, the comeback falls short. Time runs out, and this game is over. So it's a win for the men in blue. The Giants get it done. They put it all together against the